If you want to pre-package TV programs, documentaries, weddings and church services, think SlyMedia Productions, building bridges. Your TV on the go, anytime, anywhere, worldwide.
Secretary General vanotaira ndege yacho yatirikufamba nayo iyi takazongodzwa pakati peusiku wakuti tatora harvest house aya Secretary General uyamuzvitaurira.
Chisa mbama chisa. Chisa. Chisa changrai chisa. Chisa. Chisa MDC chisa. Chisa. Chisa linalonge chisa. Chisa. Ndezoko. Ndichatanga neka small chiziviso. Ndechekuti nhasi nenyaya yeCovid hatina kukwanisa kuitira musangano wedu mu stadium. Asi taronga kuti paitwe live streaming. So kutaura kwatiri kuita, we are talking to the world. We are talking to everyone all over the world. Naizvozvo mutauro yachataura pa ma official speeches tinenge muri kuona kuti tiri kuisa chirungu. The acting president of the party, Madam Dr. Kupe, Thokozani Kupe, the national chairperson of the party, Senator Morgan Komichi, in absentia, the deputy national chairman of the party, Senator Engineer Mwonzora, may he get well soon. Again in absentia, the deputy secretary general of the party, Honorable Paulina Mpariwa, all members of the Guardian Council, all the leadership of the National Standing Committee here, Madam Gonyet Mawaona Megaka Panebasa, Honorable Shakespeare Mukoi, our youth chairperson, Baba Vachangrai, our advisor to the president, all the leadership of the National Executive, National Council, and all the leadership of the party at all levels, including our external structures. Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on the 11th of September 1999, our great movement was born out of the labor movement, the constitution movement, and the student movement. Its stated historic duty was to complete the unfinished business of the liberation struggle and redress the plight of the long-suffering Zimbabwean masses. Being a social democratic party, it was predicated on the timeless and indelible values of freedom, justice, equality, solidarity, constitutionalism, and the respect of the rule of law. We are therefore decidedly pro-poor, pro-labor, pro-gender equality, pro-rural development, pro-marginalized groups, pro-egalitarianism, and pro-democracy. We state it for the sake of completeness that sexism, tribalism, regionalism, hate, and violence have no place in our great movement. On the 31st of March 2020, the Supreme Court of Zimbabwe delivered a landmark decision that dealt with the vexing leadership question and succession conundrum within the MDC. It found that the MDC was a party with a constitution, which provided that in the event of the death of the president, the party would hold an extraordinary Congress where it votes by secret ballot for the replacement of that president. It went on to hold and reinstate all the leadership of the party genuinely and legitimately elected in the 2014 Congress. Resultantly, it ordered the party through its constitution and in terms of its constitution to hold an extraordinary Congress. It is this extraordinary Congress that we are preparing for. The straightforward ruling of the Supreme Court was well received by all right-thinking members of the party and members of society. It was, however, derided by those who wanted to sacrifice constitutionalism and principle on the altar of convenience and directionless populism. This led to the ideological rupture of the party. Former trade unionists schooled in the social democratic ideology went on one side. It is not by coincidence that you find Thokozani Kupe, a trade unionist, Morgan Komichi, a trade unionist, Gifty Chimanikire, a trade unionist, Chigreda Makuyana, a trade unionist, Mupariwa, a trade unionist, Mwonzora, a trade union lawyer on one side. So it was an ideological rupture that saw the labor movement on one side, schooled in the ideology of social democracy, and the anarchical and ideologyless elements on the other side. These are being nose-led by the G40 elements of ZANU-PF. These are the former kingpins of Robert Mugabe's dictatorial regime responsible for the obnoxious laws that oppressed our people. Their crimes against humanity are a matter of historic record. They have now unleashed their propaganda machinery against our genuine party leaders. This propaganda, all manifest on the social media, has consigned Zimbabwean politics to a new law in terms of toxicity, lies, and deception. Yes. In the aftermath of the judgment, we saw a spirited contest in a number of areas. The first contest was on who controlled the parliament and local authority. The battle was fought on many fronts, and we decidedly and unquestionably won it. The second contest was on the occupation and possession of the party headquarters, Morgan Tsvangirai House. Through the skill, determination, and dexterity of our young men and women, we took possession of our headquarters. A lot of propaganda was spewed by this G40 fronting outfit to the effect that we had been held by the military and the police to take our headquarters. This was all lies. The anarchist G40 fronting outfit took us to court and we defeated them there. Our complete occupation and possession of the party headquarters, Madam President, is now settled and sealed, and it is irreversible. We are in the process of taking possession of all our party headquarters in all the parts of the country, and it is a question of time. We have won the battle for the political parties fund. The right to this fund was won as far back as 1997 in the Supreme Court, 2 years before the launch of our great movement. The claim by the G40 fronting outfit to this money is therefore an attempt at basic theft and subterfuge. We are happy to inform the nation and the party that we are going to be lawfully participating in the programs of the African Union as the official opposition party in Zimbabwe. Our first engagement at the African Union is a workshop that is going to be held by the Continental Body on the 29th of September 2020. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to thank the acting president, Madame Kupe, for appointing me to represent the party on this workshop. Due to the spike of the COVID-19 cases, we were unable to hold our Congress on the 31st of July 2020 as planned. Both the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Home Affairs advised us in writing that we could not hold our Congress due to the pandemic. We therefore approached the Supreme Court for the extension of time. The matter will be decided on the 1st of October 2020. However, we are proceeding with our preparations for our Congress. The organizing department has completed the finalization of the database for the Congress delegates on this day. On Wednesday next week, the National Standing Committee will receive a report and recommendation from our Secretary for Elections, Mr. Gandhi Mudzingwa. This will relate to the appointment of the Independent Electoral Commission to run the Congress elections. The dates and procedures of the nomination of candidates for this Congress and the timelines to the actual Congress. We appeal for discipline of party members as we go towards our Congress. Yes. Our party has had a number of recalls of members of parliament and councillors throughout the country. This has generated a huge outcry from the G40 fronting outfit. We wish to state it that this is not the first time that this party has recalled people from Council of All Parliament. Some time ago, Morgan Tsvangirai and the leadership recalled 21 members, recalled 21 councillors from Chitungwiza Town Council because they had engaged in acts of corruption. Again, after the rebellion by Tendai Biti, we recalled 21 members of parliament because they had ceased to belong to the MDCT. Only in 2018, in May, Nelson Chamisa recalled Dr. Tokozani Kupe from parliament. And on the 7th of April, Nelson Chamisa tried to recall Honorable National Chairman Komichi, Deputy National Chairperson Mudzuri, Secretary General Douglas Mwonzora from the Senate. He failed dismally. Contrary to the propaganda of this G40 fronting outfit, our recalls have not been actuated by malice or spite. In all of them, we have received written recommendations from the districts and the provinces, and we have acted on them. The recalls that have been done on the following basis. Number one, the MPs and councillors in question have, through written affidavits, declared that they have renounced the membership of the MDCT. Now, in terms of clause 5.10a of our constitution, if you cease to belong to our party, if you form another party, if you join another party, then you are no longer a member of our party and you cannot hold our seat. The second is that the MPs and councillors, by their word and deed, have ceased to become our members. Some councillors were implicated in embarrassing cases of corruption. Now, Vatsangirai vakati kuti tiratidze mazviro kwazvo kuti hatidi huori, tinobvisa avo vanenge vaita huori. Zvinozonzi meya waita 17 cases of corruption. Kune ma-MP, kune ma-councillors akatora land meant for low-cost housing yevarombo, vakaitengesera ma-businessmen, vakaisa mari yacho muhomwe, kubira varombo muchiisa mari muhomwe, inomudzirai. Kune mamwe ma-councillors zvakare vakaita muno muHarare kunyanya-nyanya nenzvimbo yeBulawayo nemarondera. Ma-councillors paakangopinda mukansoro, vamwe vacho vakati iwe wanga usingandivhoteri, iwe wanga usingandivhoteri, ndokudziva dzinga vashandi vemukambo nekuti Madam President, we are a Labour-backed party. We can never allow anybody to cause unemployment. We recalled them because they caused unemployment and they were corrupt. We are happy to advise. We are happy to advise that we have been meeting both African and non-African diplomats in the country. So far, we have engaged diplomats from the United States, Britain, Germany, Switzerland, Australia, Botswana, Malawi, and South Africa, briefing them on what is happening in this country. We are glad that these engagements were very fruitful and a huge success. As we go towards our Congress, we are aware that there are people who will pretend to be with us when they are not with us. Pakadaro ukafunga kuti hauonekwi, isu mandevere tinoti okule mpondo akufishwa emgozheni. Our country, ladies and gentlemen, our party is slowly on the rise. We are sorry that most of our people could not be here with us, but are seeing us on the social media through live streaming. Imiwoye isumandevere zvakare tinoti enyatele udhaka inatile yatsika dope yanwa. We stand where we stood. Kune vanotiti hanzi ava vakatengwa nezano, hanzi makupe vakatengwa nezano, vakomichi vakatengwa nezano, vaMwonzora vakatengwa nezano. Regai titi vakatengwa nezano muriko wani, komichi, kupe, Mwonzora havana kubvira vambotakura mukaka weGushungo Dairy. weGushungo Dairy kuti uone kuti munhu akatengwa nezano kana kuti hana kutengwa nezano, unotarisa kuti anosungwa here kana kuti haasungwe. Makupe vakasungwa ka7. Baba Abrahama vakasungwa kakawanda. Ini pano ndakasungwa hamenoti kangani. Ko baba mnini makambosungwa. Vatungamiri vanoti handei kudemonstration, musi wedemonstration hauchamuoni. We don't want those cowards. So when the time comes, we will deal with dialogue. We will also, when the time comes, embark on peaceful demonstrations in terms of section 59 of our constitution. And we will do what we used to do. We go in front as the leaders. Ndoda kupedzisira hangu ndichiti apa handina kunangana nemunhu. Kana taenda kurufu ngatinochema nevanenge vachichema, ngaticheme munhu afirwa kana kuti munhu afa, kwete kuti tobatwa neshavira mugabe rekuti akangoona chitunha apo shavi rake robuda otanga kutuka vamwe. Hatidi izvozvo. Vakamboonana havashayane, abake vabonana vapinda vabonane futi. Niyabonga kakhulu maita yenyu.
Chinja. Maitiro.
If you want to pre-package TV programs, documentaries, weddings and church services, think SlyMedia Productions, building bridges. Your TV on the go, anytime, anywhere, worldwide.